Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to the 1985 Slam Dunk Contest. This was a pretty stacked one. You got Dr. J, Dominique, Clyde, Michael, Larry Nance, I guess. Larry Nance Sr. No, Larry Nance Sr. was pretty legit as a player. I don't even know. I ain't gonna hold him like that. But, yeah, man, it's pretty stacked. Pretty stacked field, you know what I'm saying? Pretty stacked field. You know what I'm saying? For a dunk contest. So, yeah, man. This is rookie Michael Jordan, too, on top of that. So, this should be very interesting. And I think this was Dr. J last year in the league. So, the fact that he going out with the slam dunk contest says a lot about him, didn't it? Yeah. I mean, Dr. J could do it well, while LeBron can't do the dunk contest. Cause he's 40. Nah, nigga. Dr. J was doing it. He was damn near 40. Fuck out of here. Anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into this. Okay. Yeah, 11.
Look at that scoreboard.
So Dominique Wilkins sits down and waits for his score.
I gotta stop these high ass scores.
Try it! Former member of the Phi Slamma Jamma at the University of Houston, that fraternity, now with the Portland Trailblazers. Here comes Clyde the Glide.
Clyde, a one-handed reverse at 6'7". He's the ideal height to impress the judges in the slam dunk. And
that was all right. I get it 123.
I gave him an 8 on that.
As you look again, and you'll see why he got an 8. Reverse slam with a right hand. Another player that has tremendous spring and not that tall.
Oh, Michael with the warm-up, though.
Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls. One of the hot candidates for Rookie of the Year honors as he slams it home.
Michael starts easy.
Yeah, 21.
I'm gonna give him an 8 on that, too. I know he's capable of a lot more at 6'6".
He had the warm-ups on with the chain. Stunned on you niggas.
And we look again on the
with the ones
just
on.
down the road in the windy city of Chicago. A big favorite here in Indianapolis at the Market Square Arena. A great dunk by the sensational rookie from North Carolina. Here's Darrell Griffith of the Utah Jazz. 6'4" guard, the smallest member of the competitors here in this action.
What a beauty. A reverse two-handed while passing the,
Get that one at 10.
basket. He stuffs it down backwards. Now, a guy at 6'4" to be able to do this is something else. He did some stuff in the air, as you can see.
That's Dr. Duncanstein of the Utah Jazz. Darrell Griffith, he averaging 22 points a game on the year. So Griffith looks up at his score. And now the local favorite, Terrence Stansbury, a rookie from Temple. 360. How about that one?
Okay, how many times I see it?
Charles Barkley, who couldn't make it.
That's gonna be in the 30s. Let me get that one at 33.
Nervous before this event.
Okay, how many times I see it? That's his 360 is elegant. That's what I will say. It's elegant. It's an elegant 360. It's very smooth how you do it.
You know what makes this move spectacular? He leaves the ground on 1 foot, not off 2 feet like most people do. 1 foot.
So Terrence Stansbury slamming it home. Here's Orlando Woolridge of the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, nigga. 7.
So athletic. Orlando showing at 6'9" how athletic.
Michael embarrassed right now, like, I'm a fucking teammate, man. Nigga on them drugs, man. Thinking do this with me.
Boy, with this guy along with Michael Jordan, they have brought basketball back to Chicago with a bang. Orlando Woolridge.
43 for Orlando Woolridge.
I'm giving Orlando a 9 on that.
That is the second attempt. It's a 49. There's
Dominique
Dominique Wilkins with a reverse slam.
Dominique is unbelievable. Every dunk he seems to execute.
Yeah, 22.
Tremendous effort.
Absolutely great player. They call him the human highlight film, and at Atlanta, he has really helped their basketball program. Let's watch again. This is awfully hard to do. When you take your eye off the basket, spin all the way around, leap in the air, and still have that great body control as well as sight on the basket.
Rod, that's a 10 for this judge. Somebody's disagreeing, though.
How about
Okay.
Michael Jordan on this slam?
Michael with the 360. I ain't never seen Michael do
has
no
an uncanny
360
ability to
till now.
hang in the air
I
so
ain't
long.
never seen Michael do a 360.
I think this kid is going to be a future great star, the all-around ability of a Dr. J, a Larry Bird. He's already being compared, and this his first year. Sensational
I'm
player.
calling that one an 8, Rod. He didn't leave the ground that early, and he did his stuff
I get it, the number on his jersey at 23.
Takeoff that he has.
Here's Terrence Stansbury. Watch this. Bounce it, catch it, and slam it.
Okay.
Boy, this guy's doing some job. He was nervous, as I mentioned, before the competition began, but he doesn't look it. He looks like he's right into it.
I get it at 25.
17,000 plus here. A sellout market arena here in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Now, this is creative. Now, I'm calling this one an 8, Rod. You know why? Because he hits the rim on the way down, and the perfect slam, with the perfect slam, you don't have that rim contact.
So he gets a 34, and he certainly doesn't like that. Right, you could take another look as he comes in. When he comes down, he does hit the rim, and that, of course, counts against him.
Rod, you know, on that move.
All right, so let's see who moved on here. So the first round. So we got Dominique, Clyde. I think Dominique and Clyde gonna move on because Larry Nance Jr. and Dr. J is in the second round. So the Dr. J and Larry Nance got by. So apparently back then when they first started the dunk contest, apparently if you was, I guess, the champions, I guess you got a bye for the first round. So I think Jordan is eliminated.
I have a feeling based on that score that Stansbury got, I don't understand it. It looks like we're going to have to talk to the judges and see if there's a mistake.
No, wait. Bring it back. Maybe I was looking at that wrong. No, Jordan moves on, actually. No, my bad. I'm thinking, no, they just doing it in the order that they went. No, the score says differently. So Jordan got a 130. Dominique got a 145, so I guess Jordan and Dominique gonna move on to the second round with Larry Nance and Dr. J. Okay.
Looks like we're gonna have to talk to the judges and see if there's a mistake with the computer on this.
We're back at Market Square Arena with the second round of the slam dunk competition. Rod Hundley along with John Andrews. And John, there was a problem and we worked it out.
Rod, there was a computer malfunction and we're going to have a sudden dunk now with Stansbury and Michael Jordan.
So they having to dunk off to see who's going to go to the second round. Okay.
To see who goes into the next round.
All right, here's Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls, 6'6" rookies.
Okay.
Slam, beautiful.
I like that. Turn me up
He took
there.
that ball, he locked it in his wrist.
35.
And then from the side, dunked it home, and then winked up into the crowd.
Rod, I'm going to give him a 10 on that. That was creative, and he certainly
Yeah,
showed
35.
his athleticism and
Hell
style.
yeah.
The score for Michael Jordan.
Look at
is
this
40.
wrap-around, reach
What?
back,
They get out of
slam it
40?
home. So now that's going to put some pressure on Terrence Stansbury.
score
He's
for
looking
Michael
down
Jordan
court,
is
and there's a
40.
reason. Look at these kids down here.
Terrence
They're his
Stansbury
coaches.
leads.
They're going to tell him what to do.
His consultants.
Come on, give him the
They want
backhand.
to see a reverse.
They gave him a 40, bro. That was a clean-ass rock the cradle.
Here he comes, 6'5".
Oh, man, he got the reverse. Rod, as a judge, I got to call that one a 10.
Well, you can give him a 10, but I don't think all the judges did. And again, it looks like we got a malfunction on the computer. As you look again at this dunk, I thought in my mind that Jordan's dunk was a little better.
Well, I tell you, they were both very close, Rod, and I think the scoring
They gave it.
is
Wow.
not correct. The judges are going to confirm.
Yeah,
this.
Jordan got hold.
It looks like Stansbury.
Jordan got hold. Damn.
Jordan graciously accepts
I never
defeat.
thought they would hold
The
Jordan.
judges are going to talk this one over, and it's going to be
But Jordan got
decided now
hold
that
on that
Jordan
one.
and
I'm gonna give his
Stansbury are
duck
gonna go into the
a
semifinal round. So we'll have 5 competitors
solid 30
in the
though.
semifinals.
That was the only thing and the right thing to
That
do.
rock the cradle
So
was
5
clean though.
people will move
Okay,
into
ladies
the
and
next
gentlemen.
round. And so we'll start that round.
So Jordan
Once
is
again with
eliminated.
Dominic Wilkins, the hammer with the right hand.
Boy, that's a 10 to me. I may be too generous today, but that was a super move. Power, soaring in the air, a one-handed
I need to see the
windmill.
replay.
Tell you one thing, this
They do a
guy
terrible
is going
job with the
after this
camera
thing like
cuts.
He really wants to win it. And look at that hammer throw with the right hand. He has confidence. He has super concentration. You can see it on
Yeah,
his face.
31.
Right, he remembers Denver last year. Well, 2 people didn't think he was perfect, but I did.
Dr.
Here's a
J.
perfect man, the old doctor, Julius Erving.
2 basketballs.
All right.
Take that. Righty at
I get
11.
that 36.
Creativity.
He
I
does
get
it
that
with so much
36.
ease that
Creativity.
sometimes his
I get
score
that
is low. I
36.
really believe that. He makes this look simple. This is hard to do.
Well, he does make it look a little too simple. I'm calling that a 9, Rod.
All right. The doctor.
We talked about him as
He gets a 43. Julius serving. Now back to Terrence Stansbury of the Indiana Pacers once again. Here comes the rookie, everybody's favorite.
Oh!
Get that
That's
30.
a nice one. He put
Get
that
that
ball
34.
out in front of him, John, let it go, and then caught it. Brought it back down, back up, and slammed it with both hands. And they love it here in Indiana.
And he hung in the air.
Watch this in slow motion. He flips it up. What I like about this, he brought it down, back up, and now slam.
What legs Stansbury has.
A total of 49 points. Set to begin with Larry Nance.
Now Larry Nance, last year's champion. Looking for the $12,000 first prize. Off the glass, he slams it home.
Power dunk by Larry Nance. He's 6'10". That looks pretty easy for Larry Nance.
Larry Nance. from the
At Phoenix, Arizona, they call him Leapin' Larry, and you can see why. He does it with all
Get
the
that shit
grace.
up. 8.
Not a gentleman.
Michael
Watch
Jordan
this.
from the
Bam.
Chicago Bulls.
Tremendous power. Great
With
spring.
a score
I'm
of
calling that an 8,
42
Rod.
points for Larry Nance, the defending champion.
He doesn't seem to be too disturbed by it. Last year's champion.
Larry said the slam dunk contest made him famous
Michael
last year. Now
Jordan.
everybody
Michael
wants him to
Jordan's
slam
in the
all
second
time.
round too. I'm
Now we
confused.
look at Michael Jordan
Oh.
reverse. Now he misses his first attempt, but it does not count.
No, you get 2 chances. If you get a total of 5 actually if you miss 2. So that is not going to cost him anything. That's
I'm
the
confused now. I
this
thought they
year
was
in
having to
slam
dunk off to see who was
contest.
going to go to the
This is
second
no
round.
It makes the players be more creative, and it will not count against Michael Jordan. So he's going to attempt
Look
the
at him hold that
same
ball. Look at him hold that ball.
play, John. Watch this. Right hand. Bam.
Beautiful move by Michael Jordan. A one-handed reverse. I'm calling that a 9, just like that young man.
They got all the fans
Hey,
here
we agree.
loving this slam dunk competition. This is the second year here.
With
in
the
NBA.
chains on.
Look again.
Phase 2.
See,
6'6", Michael Jordan.
he be floating, bruh. Jordan be floating, bruh.
Wilkins.
Get that 31.
So Michael looks up and checks a 45 on the
Oh,
scoreboard.
judges agreed. 5 judges.
Dominic Wilkins with a sidewinder. Flying down the middle, turned his body, and just really slammed it through with both hands.
I get that 21.
Dominique is having no
21, 21.
letdowns today, you know?
Let's welcome back the
You can look at his face, you can see the concentration. That is awfully hard to do. The body going sideways and reach over the head and slam it back. Another look. Beautiful camera shot there, up high, and he slams it home.
Almost perfection. 50's the top score.
There's the doctor, Julius serving with a hammer. Now he misses the first attempt here, but the doctor again will get another try.
That cost him the championship last year in Denver with Larry Nance.
So you watch him go way back. He'll go about 3/4 length of the court. He knows how to excite a crowd, to build the excitement. And then he'll just take off and fly. Maybe this trip, who knows? Maybe he'll get it to go down.
Slow motion coverage today, Rod, provided by Nisos Video.
All right, the doctor's ready. This time, no bounce. Watch him take off. Take that right in your face.
That's his best stuff. Julius Erving.
The ambassador of goodwill in the NBA. Perhaps the best in that
Yeah,
category.
7.
Has certainly
Fuck
been
outta here.
super for the NBA. Great move. Julius Erving. What spring.
Well, Julius didn't take off quite from the foul line, but that was a beauty.
They love him here in Indiana.
Looks like 5 9s for Julius on that.
And now, in his second attempt, Terrence Stansbury, who had a 48. He's kind of loosening up a little bit. Now here comes his fan club. He's got 5 coaches. They all want him to do something different.
Those are his low-paid consultants.
All right, he's ready. Stansbury. Oh, and he misses. Now here, I think, John, This is pressure. He's missed the
He
first.
did a reverse, then tried the
Getting down
360
close
at the last
where
minute.
It really counts. I wonder if
That was kind of crazy.
Got to shake him up a little bit, shakes up the confidence. But when he walked out in the court here today, the fans went wild.
you know when you look at this.
He did a reverse
got the
and
man
then
with
tried
the
to switch
ball,
it to a 360 at the
17,000
last
plus
minute.
fans, nobody out there but just you and that basketball, and now you after missing one,
Let's
a
see
lot
if-
of pressure.
Let's see how this affects his creativity.
Ah,
I say it was affected.
I do too. I think you're right. It's pretty good, but there you go. You can see by his fan club, they're not that excited.
No, that was
Get
his
that
most
20.
conservative. In fact, the most
I give
conservative
that
dunk
20.
of the day. I'm calling that one a 7, Rod.
So perhaps he was a little bit intimidated
Yes.
after missing the first.
He wanted it to go in for sure.
I wish I could do that.
Me
I'd
too.
take a conservative dunk like that. So he gets a 39. Michael Jordan by the Chicago Bulls. In the first round, he went out there with warm-ups on. Look at this. Now he's putting down.
Tape on the foul line.
That's for the old takeoff.
That's what, yeah, he wants to indicate where he's going to take off on this dunk.
See, the referees,
Wow.
Norm Drucker and Earl Strom, are officiating this action. That is also more or less to intimidate them. Say, look, I'm putting this
That's
down.
right.
Watch this tape. This is where I'm going to lead from.
He wants us judges to see that too.
Almost the length of the court he's going to go from. Here comes Michael Jordan. Fly. They love it.
I need to
So
see
does
where he
Michael Jordan.
jumped from. I need to see where he jumped
Was
from.
honest to that tape.
I need to see
That's
where
a
he
10
jumped
to
from.
me.
The enthusiasm.
I'm not a judge, but I gotta give him 10.
Michael Jordan. A 50-point.
Watch again. Take it to him, Michael.
Oh,
Nah,
soaring,
that ain't a
leaping,
good angle,
one-handed.
bruh.
Loves it.
That's not a good angle.
Hey, perfect.
Y'all suck. I give it a
We move
25.
to the championship. The final two. Michael Jordan and Dominic Wilkins.
Okay.
Here is Michael Jordan with a slam. Not one of his best of the day.
I get that
Dominique
115,
won the
bro.
coin flip
Come
and he
on.
wanted Jordan to go first. I'm going to give Michael a 9 on that.
Obviously, he wanted him to go first because if he did something spectacular, then he would have to reach deep into his bag of tricks and come out with something.
And you know he's got a deep bag, Rod, right?
He sure does. Michael Jordan, he's in the finals. I know one thing, he's assured of being back next year. The winner and the runner-up are automatically invited to the...
Moses Malone's sitting there checking out the action on the left.
See Moses tomorrow. He's going to be here for the regular 35th annual NBA All-Star Game. Dominic,
Oh,
backhand,
boy.
two-hand.
Judges base their scoring on athletic ability, creativity, and style, and we saw it there.
Yeah, 12.
Dominic Wilkins. He has been the crowd favorite right past about halfway, as you can see why. Beautiful coordination, reverse slam dunk with both hands.
Rod, both these players are competing for big bucks now. The winner, $12,000. The runner-up, 7.
Michael Jordan with a reverse. Now, he was down 4 points going into that dunk. Then Dominic Wilkins, you must remember, will go last.
Yeah, 20.
Here he gets set for his second attempt after you look at this replay. of
Yeah,
Michael
23.
Jordan
Give him the number on his jersey at 23.
Hits the rim on that stuff. I'm calling that one a 9, Rod.
They give him a score of 44 for Michael Jordan. Now, Dominic Wilkins, the Atlanta Hawks, highlight film
Hey,
himself.
See, he's talking to Isaiah Thomas there on the right. Isaiah, a self-appointed advisor.
Look at this. He slams it off the glass, goes up, catches, returns his back, and then slams it home.
Boy,
Get
that
out
was
of-
creative.
get
Over
out of
the
29.
I'm calling that one a 10 for Wilkins.
We'll take another look. Up high off the glass. This from a different angle, and watch this reverse.
What timing!
Absolutely fantastic. Now the midget camera from up top gives you an outstanding view. Look at this dunk. Power.
Artistry, huh? Boy, that guy really can do it.
You think he isn't confident? Look at this.
He
I've
loves
got
it.
him. Michael Jordan now in a little bit of trouble.
This is the last one from Michael Jordan. He feels the pressure. He's going to take his time, Rod.
I don't know what he can do to overcome the lead. He's down now, and he's going to really have to do something. Plus, you've got to remember, Dominic gets another shot right behind him. Here he goes.
Oh, spectacular.
That was a great one. I love it when they lock that ball in the wrist, bring it down to belt height, and then come back up to the sidewinder and slam it in.
He actually passed the basket before he let it go down.
So another look. Never
rock
touching
the
it with
cradle
left
into a
hand.
reverse.
All the way across, reverse it with the right
A
hand.
reverse cradle by Michael Jordan. That's a beauty. That's a 10 to me.
I get that one.
Here's a third look.
I get that one at
Third
33.
angle. Same result.
I get that one at 33.
All right. He gets a score of 49. One away from perfect on that dunk.
Somebody didn't agree that it was perfect, but now Dominique with the last one.
He only needs about, I think, a 40 to win this. Here he goes. I think that'll do it.
Creative, what an athlete, and plenty of style.
Get that one for 14, bro. Fuck out of here.
Very confident he has won it. Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, who was in the competition a year ago. Watch this, his final dunk, and he hammers it home.
You got to see it on that replay to really appreciate what these guys do.
So Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, the new 1985 Slam Dunk champion.
Remember, the next NBA telecast on Superstation WTBS is Thursday night at 8:05 Eastern Time, when the Houston Rockets take on the New York Knicks from Madison Square Garden.
Fuck out of here. But anyways, though, let's just go about do it for this one, man. We got one more NBA dunk contest left, and that's the first ever one, the inaugural slam dunk contest. This is when the NBA said we're gonna get creative. We're gonna start trying to make some money out here. See, this is why David Stern is the greatest commissioner of all time. Like, we didn't appreciate him when he was in office, but shoot, looking at Adam Silver being in charge now, it's like you kind of appreciate David Stern a lot more. A lot of structure, a lot of balance in the league, a lot of innovation in the league too. Ain't no innovation no more. It's just we just trying to do something. Like, no, it's not working, pal. But anyways, though, yeah, man, one more dunk contest left, and then we are done with the NBA portion of dunk contest, and then we'll move on to the collegiate dunk contest. I don't know if this year happened. I gotta see. But anyways, though, I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out. Shit is trash.